Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video, and in today's video, we got the best grass type in Great League. That is Serperior. Now, I stole this team from It's Axon. I actually have not watched the video, so you'll see how the battles go, but of course he is a considerably better battler than me, especially for Great League. Also, just in general, Go Battle League. Definitely, this is definitely a strong team. I mean, you got one of the best save swaps in Shadow Drapion. And this is actually not an ideal spread for Great League, but it's ranked 10 for Ultra League, and probably should have used the one I already built, but this has a little bit extra bulk. And with the return of Cubone, Shadow Cubone, and Screwuppy into the rocket battles, with the leaders. Very nice to actually have a nice opportunity to get these meta Shadow Pokemon. And finally use Shadow Cubone. It is, Shadow Marowak. It is amazing. It's an amazing mud slapper, and thankfully Niantic actually listened to the PvP community. They have definitely been listening a lot besides actually fixing the game. And doing Great League, wow. The amount of times one turn lag happens, I mean, it does happen. I've experienced it quite a bit in Master, but the amount of switching around you do in Great League, definitely see it more. I definitely feel like it's a bigger problem in Great League. I mean, it's a problem that just happens where it happens once you a Pokemon faints and you bring in a Pokemon and you're supposed to get a fast attack in, but that does not always happen. But onto more the battles here. I definitely am going to be using more Pico. Definitely just want to really not crash an Elo too much. I can definitely handle myself at veteran Elo for Go Battle League, but Expert, it would be amazing if I could climb to Expert. I'm considering I dropped in from Expert Elo in Master League. Definitely going to be tough. But also the people who do play Master League, I mean, they know what they're doing. So much more, especially at that Elo. And Serperior. Now we beat Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is an amazing grass type. It is really strong. I do think Serperior is indeed the better one. And there is an actual Shadow available, which maybe I'll build potentially. I will say, I got an amazing Shadow Snivy for Ultra League. But I got it after the Rocket event, so definitely one day. It is also something your best buddy, which one day you'll see that. But definitely going all meta, not going to be trying any spice, and I should have gone for the Aerial Ace. I don't know why I thought Frenzy Plant would have actually done more damage to a flying type. I mean, a flying type move to a flying grass, like it is actually still super effective, which made that mistake. And you're going to see how close this battle is. Extra bit of energy by throwing the Aerial Ace instead of grass, not the Frenzy Plant. And a bit of extra damage. Gonna survive Ice Beam. Serperior is so tanky. Still 2 shields apiece in play. We have 2 moves now. Jump Bluff is really strong. I do have one built. Yeah, I would have done extra damage. They would be so close to getting taken out. We have to shield. We don't want to get KO'd and try to count Mudslap down with the Marowak. They would be done. They would be out here. I would have a shielded Marowak. And I'm like, my chance is to get to 3 moves. But actually, you're about to see how close this battle is. Shadow on shadow damage. The Shadow Mudslap from Marowak is crazy. And also, when I'm throwing on proper timing, letting them get 2 poison stings in when I throw 4 turns worth of energy when I could have gotten an extra mud slap in by just fully committing. I didn't expect to survive the Aqua Tail, but non-stab Aqua Tail from a non-water type. Yeah, definitely should have just gone for the full mud slap down, and I actually probably won that battle if I did. Didn't know. But gonna be learning a bit more, getting more used to Great League this week. Potentially gonna be a bit more excited for Ultra League. I have XL Pokemon. I can build XL Pokemon that I haven't built, and I can be very ready to destroy. And we're gonna lock our Shadow Marowak into the Shadow Bastiodon. Get absolutely wrecked. I would not advise to build the Shadow Bastiodon. If you do, okay. I'm pretty sure this is Gust, and actually I totally do not know the amount of turns of moves. I think it is 3. I feel like it also may be 5, which is definitely an important thing to know. Definitely need to know. Also, the IV spread on Marowak, I did not get a good one for bulk, so I'm like, all attack, win all the charge attack priorities, which actually does come into play in a battle. We're going to have Carbink, and we're going to Frenzy Plant Kaboom. I actually can build a really nice Carbink, which potentially I may be building soon. Going to survive the Moonblast. Gonna throw the Rock Slide straight into the Quagsire. Oh no. Should have thrown the Mud Slap. That would have been amazing. Yeah, they should have thrown the Bone Club. Yeah, I should have thrown the Mud Slap and then the Bone Club. But I was expecting the Pidgeot. But actually, Pidgeot probably was low enough. Maybe a Flying type, but probably still would have gotten KO'd. And the power of Serperior, too bulky, survives the Stone Edge. And the Shadow Quagsire would have taken extra damage. Possibly would have already gotten KO'd if they were Shadow. Because they didn't need the extra Shadow damage. But maybe I would have been just healthy enough. Yeah. Close battle. Shadow Drapion lead. They get to Crunch and Aqua Tail before I get to Frenzy Plant. And I'm going to just chip and dip. I don't mind bringing in my Shadow Drapion. And they bring in Diggersby. Okay, Diggersby. Also really should be using Diggersby. Would have been nice to align the Serperior to the Diggersby. Although it does have Fire Punch. Now, I would just like to thank everyone for all the big support on the channel recently with all the Master League videos. Definitely love playing Master League. And definitely appreciate everyone who watches those. Definitely the best videos on the channel. And I'm gonna call in Aqua Tail. Let's go. Probably don't survive a Crunch. Would have been close. We can bring in the Marowak. We're down a shield. But the power of the Shadow Marowak. It's Glowing Corsola. I think it is best to try to break down the shields. We're putting in a lot of damage. They're putting in good damage. They do Nightshade. They try to make a catch. They fail to make a catch. And actually, I think I should have just gone for the Mud Slap. So I won Charge Attack priority. And they are going to hang on. So actually, I needed to swap instead of throwing. And then I could have won, probably. Tail will lead into Drifloon. What do? I say swap Shadow Drapion. I met with a Wigglytuff, which I probably a bit sloppy on the being smart. So, yeah. I think I could have gotten another Poison Sting in potentially. But I'm able to take a shield off them. And I take another shield or KO. Which is fine. I'll take the last shield. And I do go for the Mud Slap. Farm down. No shields were made for my opponent. This is still a little awkward. I'm going to go for the Bone Club. They're doing a lot of fast attack damage with the bubble. I was not paying much attention. I do make a catch, but they're going to be able to bring in Drifblim. Now, maybe it would be better if it was a Shadow Drifblim. And you're about to see a bit of a mistake in this battle. So thankfully they do not go just for the full farm down. It probably would have been fine. I should have thrown the Rock Slide straight away because that KOs. I do like no chip damage with the Mud Slap. I should have KO'd because having that little bit of extra HP to get the Mud Slap damage onto the bunny, I would have been able to shield the Marowak and been fine. Probably, yeah. They would not have back-to-back moves anytime soon. Misplays by me. Better battlers would not make those mistakes. This team, I mean, it's strong. Serperior is really strong. I do have a really nice one. Able to grab the shield off the Dugong. That mind games. Because, like, if they let go of whole Frenzy Plant immediately, I did think they would have been KO'd straight away from the first Frenzy Plant, but actually I guess they hung on. And I did make a mistake not looking at the Pokeballs, seeing, oh, that Dugong survived. Wow. So they swapped into Wigglytuff. I mean, it's a good swap. I can no-shield, whatever, even if it is, yeah, Icy Wind, Swift. It's fine. I do take a lot of damage. I do get the nice farm down. They do bring in Marowak. I'm not going to be able to get to 2 moves. I'm going to have a shielded Shadow Marowak. I know I win Charge Attack priority. Oh my gosh. They made a brilliant catch. I did not expect that at all because I didn't read that it was that they still had the Dugong. But with a 15 attack, I win Charge Attack priority. And goodbye, Marowak. Get wrecked. There are times where winning Charge Attack priority, it would have been so funny if it was a coin flip and it lost. I'd been like, wait, what? No, you're not supposed to play with 15 attack. I'm supposed to only be the one playing with 15 attack. We get a Hydreigon. No, not Hydreigon, it's Wireless. I do hang on after surviving the Dog Pulse. Going to go down. I'm going to Poison Sting farm down, which actually pretty nice to have this energy. And we do drag out Azumarill. Definitely going to be using Azumarill, Corviknight. Maybe Diggersby, probably. I do get the defense drop with Crunch, which is huge. I mean, it's still a bad matchup, especially when they have a shield advantage. Able to take a shield, though, because debuffed. Still, I mean, would have done quite a bit of extra damage. And we get to another one. They do pivot into Tropius, which you're about to see. I'm like, oh no, I've lost. It is not Razor Leaf. And you're about to see my win condition. I mean, the only move I have to KO is Rock Slide. And instead of expecting them to shield and going for the bait, I full send in KO. Goodbye, Tropius. Goodbye. And then, I mean, I'm going to go down. Get wrecked. Actually, no. I get another Mud Slap in. And the Azumarill not ready to take on slightly healthier Drapion. We get another Morpeko. And going to be forcing them into Jump Love, which should have respected that damage. But I did not. But actually, Fairy Wind is not going to, I mean, it's going to add up. I do get the defense drop, which is actually huge. It gives me a big advantage. Because, I mean, maybe resisted, but they're like, I want alignment. Because I don't want my Morpeko into the Serperior. And I do go straight for the Aerial Ace because Morpeko, I mean, it will do huge damage to my Serperior with Oriole, but it's not going to get to him immediately. And I do Bone Club the Morpeko because they are not at enough energy on the Talonflame. And they go kaboom, get nuked. Talonflame, get wrecked. Next battle is Serperior in the mirror matchup. This is Oakley Dokley. This is fine. Aerial Ace v Aerial Ace. And I do learn I win charge check priority, which is nice. Having a bit of attack can be very handy. I mean, 0 attack, maximum HP defense, and the right combination for like 1500 CP. 1493, that's nice for them. But I'm 1495, haha. I do hang on long enough to reach a air release. If I got Thundershock down sooner, that would have been tough. I'm going to be like, I can survive a Psychic Fangs or Electric Orwheel. Oh my gosh, they have Seed Bomb. Gastrodon gets one shot, but not Shadow Marowak. Good to know. And actually, Marowak is so key because Toxapex is absolute tank. It is a bunker. Would have been so annoying to try to deal with this all with Drapion. I think I mean, maybe I still could have won if I got one shot by the Morpeko. But a win's a win. And that was a much easier win than other wins. Go for the bait again. I mean, they have a debuffing move. It's silly to not shield the first Frenzy Plant. But are they going to actually shield the first Frenzy Plant? I go in proper timing on just maximizing my energy. And I do take a shield with an actual Frenzy Plant. They did shield my first Frenzy Plant. And I'm like, I'm not going to survive. I'm going to bring in Drapion. Trust a shielded Shadow Drapion and Cubone. Shadow Pokemon is so good, so fun to use. Definitely my style. Now, a little awkward here. I mean, they would be under half health if they were a Shadow. But I would be potentially red health. I do survive a Bone Club. And I'm like, okay, I should just go for a Charge Attack priority. Because I should KO, which I do. And we find a Toxapex in their back. Let's go. This is a Toxapex. This is what I want to see. And I can take down them. I can shield Mudslap through for the win. Beautiful. And next opponent, let's see what they are going to have. It's a Drapion in the lead. I'm going to bring in my own Drapion. Probably better to actually chip and nip. I mean, I don't mind taking a crunch. It's not the worst, but we're met with the Mandibuzz, which... Air Slash Mandibuzz, okay. Okay, Air Slash Mandibuzz. Time to spam the Aqua Tails. You're about to see how close this battle gets to. But actually dragging out the Mandibuzz is actually so nice. Because, yeah, I mean, this team definitely does not want to see Corviknight. And if you're high elo, you may be seeing a lot of Corviknight, but also you'll see a lot of Corviknight counters, and electric types don't like Cubone, Marowak. I'm sorry, Marowak, for calling you Cubone. You are evolved. The Drapion does hang on from that next Mudslap. So I'm down to 0 shields. We have a Shadow for Alligator. Very strong, very fierce. We're going to be launching both Bone Clubs. And they're like, I want extra energy. And they're going to be full sending the Ice Beam at this point to KO. But actually, I'm going to be able to get to Bone Club before they were Hydro Cannon. They should have overfarmed more. And goodbye. And goodbye, Mandibuzz. I really thought they would have had a move. But let's go. Hope you enjoyed the battles. Let me know how Serperior goes for you. Especially if you try this team, definitely. I mean, it's a good team. Definitely some mistakes played by me. I mean, if you have better IV spreads and more bulk, may do a bit better. But thanks for watching. And, yeah, goodbye. Let me know how Go Battle League goes for you. Goodbye.